President Bola Tinubu departs France Monday for Cape Town, South Africa, to co-chair the 11th session of the Nigeria-South Africa Binational Commission.
Vice President Kashim Shettima declares Armed Forces Games 2024 closed on behalf of President Tinubu.
And extending that effort across the continent.
And good morning, Nigeria. We shall review President Bola Tinubu's visit to France and also appraise 2024 Zuma International Film Festival.
President Bola Tinubu woos French investors to Nigeria's untapped agricultural sector and enjoin them to maximize Nigeria's warm investment climate.
As the President of France, President Macron, affirmed commitment to enhancing cooperation in food security, energy, solid minerals, education and defense.
The French-Nigeria Business Forum promises to invest more in food security in Nigeria.
And still talking about the Business Forum, the opening of the branches of Bank UBA and Zenith Bank in Paris, France, according to President Bola Tinubu, is a further testament to Nigeria's flourishing financial sector.
And also, President Bola Tinubu enjoined French investors to take advantage of Nigeria's vibrant, educated youth population and their disposition to be trained in various areas of entrepreneurship.
And he also told President Tinubu also invited French investors to explore opportunities that abound in our solid minerals sector here in Nigeria.
And on security, President Bola Tinubu solicited partnership to address challenges of migration.
While still talking security, President Macron also offered to support Nigeria in their fight against insurgency and the militia.
President Macron also calls for collaborative growth in creative industries and youth-focused initiatives.
Ademola, President Macron also assured of more investment in the solid minerals development after Nigeria Minister of Solid Minerals, Dele Alake, made a presentation at the summit.
Well, expectations are high following signing of different collaborations and agreements between Nigeria and France in course of President Bola Tinubu's state visit to France. I am Ademola Adioye. Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Nigeria, the first in the month of December 2024.
And I'm Jumwa Yusuf. We have a second topic as we examine the 2024 Zuma Film Festival. Thanks for joining us on the first episode in December. We are broadcasting live on the network service of the NTA. We'll begin with highlights of the morning news and later a newspaper review. But for now, let's join Stella Inamiti for the morning news. Hello, Stella.
Hello, Jumai and Ademola. Good morning. Yeah, thank you so much. It's a pleasure. Here is the news. Nigeria and France have signed a memorandum of understanding to develop joint projects to promote and diversify the critical minerals value chain in the solid minerals sector of both countries. In the memorandum of understanding signed by both countries on the sidelines of the official visit to France by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, both countries agreed to collaborate on research, training and Franco-Nigerian students' exchanges for knowledge and skills transfer. A key component of the MOU is the promotion of sustainable mining activities by executing projects and programs that reduce the environmental impact of mining on carbon emissions, water consumption and climate change. It also includes the establishment of joint excretive and processing projects through co-financing by public and private entities to diversify and secure the supply of critical minerals and decarbonize energy projects critical to the value chain. Dele Alake signed for Nigeria, while the interministerial delegate for critical ores and metals of the Republic of France, Benjamin Galzot, signed on behalf of France. The MOU is expected to open new opportunities for the remediation of over 2,000 abandoned pits in the country through its plan to intervene in environmental rehabilitation and post-mining projects. President Bola Tinubu is to leave France this Monday for Cape Town, South Africa, to co-chair the 11th session of the Nigeria-South Africa Binational Commission, BNC, alongside President Cyril Ramaphosa. The session, scheduled for Tuesday, December 3rd, will be preceded by a ministerial meeting today, December 2, 2024, at the South African Parliament building in Cape Town. President Tinubu and President Ramaphosa will engage in substantive talks on a wide range of issues of mutual interest, including bilateral, regional, and international matters. Building on the commitments from their June 20, 2024 meeting in Johannesburg, shortly after President Ramaphosa's inauguration for a second term in office. The two leaders will review the progress achieved since the 10th session of the BNC held in Abuja from November 29 to December 1, 2021. The 11th session of the inauguration of the Nigeria-South Africa Binational Commission will feature deliberations across 8 working groups, each focusing on a specific area of mutual interest. These include political consultations, consular and migration, banking and finance, defense and security, manufacturing, social sector, mines and energy, and trade and investments. A statement by the Presidential Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, indicates that at a high-level meeting, officials of both countries will sign several memoranda of understanding, MOUs, and agreements, and the Nigeria-South Africa Binational Commission was established in 1999 to further strengthen the ties of friendship and cooperation between the two countries. The exciting and entertaining 2024 Africa Military Games Abuja, which began 12 days ago, has ended in a grand closing ceremony with Nigeria's president represented by the Vice President Kashim Shettima. He extolled the sacrifice and spirit of African servicemen and women in keeping the continent safe. Nigeria emerged overall winners of the Games with a total of 234 medals.
As chairman of the Economic Community of West African States, I reiterate my unwavering commitment to stabilizing the sub-region and extending that effort across the continent. I also congratulate all delegates from the participating countries for their exemplary conduct and the immense display of sportsmanship.
I must emphasize that in these games, irrespective of ranking or position, every team is a winner.
The Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, ASUP, is set to commence a 2-week warning strike from today, December 2nd, 2024, in protest over what the union describes as unmet, long-standing demands. The decision follows a National Executive Council meeting held in Abuja, where leadership of the union frowns at negligence in addressing issues crucial to the welfare of polytechnic lecturers and institutions.
This assessment intervention funds for 2023, the appointment of a rector for Federal Polytechnic 1 unit has not been addressed despite our union's demand. Also, the appointment of rectors in the following institutions: Federal Polytechnic Damaturu, Federal Polytechnic Nasarawa, and Federal Polytechnic Oil and Gas Boni, have not been released, even though the process has since been concluded.
Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has sympathized with victims of the recent boat mishap that claimed the lives of some passengers who are indigenes of Kogi State. Governor Ododo, who expressed sadness over the boat accident, said he was particularly concerned that most of the victims were women, petty traders and artisans who are involved in legitimate business activities to earn a living and contribute to the economy of the state. The governor noted that the waterway linking Kogi and Niger states was becoming increasingly dangerous as a result of frequent boat accidents and called on relevant authorities to ensure that safety measures are put in place to minimize risks associated with water transportation in the country. Governor Ododo, who commended the National Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA, for its efforts in search and rescue operation, called for concerted efforts through interagency collaboration to prevent cases of waterways accidents and to enhance emergency response management. He commiserated with the families of those who lost their lives and assured that the government will support those injured in their recuperations. Gloriousness and wonders that resolve the birth of Jesus Christ and its essence on humanity resonated in songs, messages and other colorful activities as the major national broadcasting houses in Nigeria, the Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria FRCN, Nigerian Television Authority NTA and Voice of Nigeria VON co-organized another annual service of 9 lessons and carols at the National Christian Center, Abuja. This year's edition has the theme, Jesus, Our Victory.
They rejoice with the exceeding great joy.
Let us imbibe the spirit of Christmas, which is of love, of joy, of fellowship, and harmony with one another.
Jesus is our victory over sin, victory over self, victory over death, victory over Satan, but he's also victory over bodies.
And those are the news headlines. Good Morning Nigeria continues with Jumai and Ademola after the break.